Hi guys, so today I'm doing a review of Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo, I think is how you say her name. So in this world that Leigh has created, there are a group of people called the Grisha, and these people have the power to manipulate the elements of the earth. But there's only one Grisha in the entire world who can manipulate light, and they call her the Sun Summoner, and that is our main character, Alina. But the catch is Alina has no idea that she actually has this power. She grew up as an orphan, and her best friend met that way, and they actually went to the army together. Her best friend Mal went in as a tracker, and she went in as a map maker. Typically the children are tested at a young age, and if they are Grisha, they are taken away to these camps where they learn the ways of the Grisha and how to control their certain power and things like that. But for reasons you will find out in the book, Alina missed out on that opportunity. There's something in this book called the Dark Fold, and it basically splits the country in half, and it's just this mass of complete darkness. And inside of this cloud of darkness, there are these creatures called the Volcra that actually feed on people. So it is virtually impossible to cross the folds unharmed or basically alive. But with Alina's power to summon light, she discovers that she could actually destroy the Dark Fold and ultimately save the world. I'm just going to go ahead and say that I absolutely loved this book, and I can easily say that it is one of my favorite books that I have read this year. The first three words that come to mind when I think of this book is beautiful, magical, and definitely an amazing adventure. I actually have a bookmark that says a good book is a wonderful journey, and this book definitely qualifies in that area. I mean, kudos to Leigh, because she created this world that is so realistic, and it's just a place that you can really get lost in, and the character development was flawless. I could not believe every single character, whether good or evil or a main character or not a main character, just everyone was just very well developed and so believable and realistic. The plot is so original, and I love this book so much. I gave it 5 stars, no hesitation there. I knew as soon as I put this book down that it was a 5-star book. Alina was a very, very likable main character, and that's kind of a big deal for me. I hate when I'm reading a book and the main character gets on my nerves or anything like that. It's actually the case with something I'm reading right now, so I really appreciate a good main character. I feel like more YA books should be this way. Like, it's so hard to find books, not just YA, but books period, that are like this, where everything is just works so well together. It just seemed to just flow together so seamlessly. The whole story did. The vibe of this book sort of reminds me of Graceling by Kristin Cashore, so if you like that, I think that you'll also like this. Of course, the stories are completely different, but I just mean they're kind of set in the same era, I guess, and there's just certain things about it that remind me. Alina kind of reminds me of the main character in Graceling as well, so they have similar qualities. I cannot wait for the sequel for this, but unfortunately I do have to wait until June 4th of next year, so yeah, I'm going to be impatiently waiting for that. This book was amazing. I really, really urge you guys to check it out. I really think that you will love this book. So that is it for my review of Shadow and Bone. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.